Hey guys, Anthony from Go Industrial here. Today we're going to be looking at how to remove, inspect and repair the prime valve on Graco electric airless sprayers. The prime valve sits behind this switch here and controls the direct flow for fluids from the prime position to the spray position. Reasons you might want to inspect your prime valve is if you can hear it releasing air in the higher range of pressure, or if it's building pressure but not stalling. The tools you're going to need today is just your socket wrench, a 20.6mm deep impact socket, pin punch, and also just a standard hammer. When replacing the prime valve, there are two types of prime valves depending on what Graco airless electric sprayer you have. For models from 190 through to the 595, it's 239914, and for models 695 through to 1095, it's 24B156, but links are in the description below. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pin punch, we're going to place this one just up here, we're going to get our hammer and we're just going to tap this pin through. See it start to come at the bottom there? Just pull that one out. Remove our pin punch, and the switch casing should come off just like that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our socket, just going to place this one over the top here, and we're just going to carefully undo that one. There we go. When inspecting your prime valve, you may notice that these circular outlets here have got chipping and other sorts of damage. This can be the root of your problem. The next thing we're going to do is get our 18mm socket, and we're just going to take this top section off here. You'll notice within you have this top section here, spring, and also the needle section. If there is still no identifiable damage internally on the prime valve, the next step is just to give it a good clean. Because typically you'll get dried paint and other sorts of gunk stored in here, and that can also lead to issues when spraying. Now that we've got everything clean, we're ready to put it back together. So with your housing here, you want to get your needle section and just place that in there until you get a bit of resistance. Then our spring section over the top, and lastly that back housing. Just screw that on, find the thread, and then with your 18mm socket again, make sure when finding a thread to be careful, as the top section is quite brittle and can be easily damaged if not on correctly. Awesome. Our prime valve is reassembled and ready to go back into the machine. When putting your prime valve back into your machine, you want to use a bit of thread tape and just some Loctite. That'll ensure that there are no leakages and you get an even seal. Just place that one on there, find the thread. Next, get your deep impact socket and just tighten this one on. Make sure that you don't over tighten, because you can squash the prime valve once in there. As soon as you get a bit of resistance, just give it one firm push, and that's it. Get your pin punch, relocate the pin vertical, get your switch housing, place that one over the top, find the pin that we knocked out earlier, just hammer that one back on. There we go. We're ready to test.